Hello, everyone. My name is Jayden Dill, and I am honored to have been chosen to represent Our Lady of Mount Carmel's graduating class of 2021. To our parents, friends, aunts, uncles, long distance cousins, and people who we call cousins but are really just family friends, we want to thank you for your continuous, unwavering support that has pushed us through these last difficult and emotional 4 years. To the faculty of OLMC, we want to thank you for your tireless efforts that has helped us get to this day, our graduation day. And virtually or not, we made it. And to my fellow graduates, we have had to endure our education mostly online and have been deprived of a lot of the fun and exciting moments that comes with one's grade 12 year. Yet, I am so glad that I can stand here today and say that despite the obstacles, despite the struggles, despite the challenges that no other graduating class of the 21st century has faced, we made it. You are all some of the most resilient people I know. In our modern era, there has never been a graduating class that has missed out on their prom, semi-formal, and an abundance of other taken for granted activities. There has never been a graduating class that has had to wear masks in school, have in-person classes 1 to 2 times a week, and have all their CPTs worth a whopping 30% of their grade. For some of us, not all of these were bad circumstances. But the reality is that we are the first graduating class to have their entire senior year held virtually. Yes, we were the guinea pigs. So I'm not going to stand up here and talk about how great this year has been. Because for a lot of us, it hasn't been that great. However, what I am going to do is tell you about one of the many ways this year has prepared us for life, even if you don't realize it yet. We learned a lot. Our skills were tested, and we learned how strong we are. For the things we took for granted, we learned how to not end up with any regrets. We failed. On many different occasions, we fell. But we've learned the vital importance of getting back up when you get knocked down. Everything that we've gone through can attest to that attribute. When you get knocked down, you must get right back up. Or through the wise words of rapper phenomenon Big Sean, last night I took an L, but tonight I bounced back. And that is what makes this graduating class very different from the rest. In fact, this year has given us a lifelong advantage over every other graduating class. I want to take a little trip down memory lane, going all the way back to the first day of grade 9, our first day of high school. I had been through the legendary Get Ready program led by Mrs. Dorego, other amazing teachers, and the new grade 12s for that year. Just as it did for so many of you, the Get Ready program built the foundation for a lot of my success in the past 4 years. However, there was nothing that could have prepared me for this resounding disaster called the first day of high school. I remember it so clearly. I got to my school late, thinking I was early, fought through the overcrowded foyer trying to find my first period class. When I finally worked up the courage to just push people out of the way and find my homeroom number, it turned out I was one of the last students to arrive. This meant I had to sit at the front of the class surrounded by complete strangers. Instantly intimidated by the unknown faces, my confidence began to unravel, which led me to not just walk in, but sit down in the wrong geography class. Overwhelmed by how out of place I felt, literally and figuratively, my clothes were twice the size they needed to be, I ended up eating my lunch all alone on the Forest Park swing set. I called my mom and told her that I couldn't do this, and that high school just wasn't for me. And through my tears, and then her tears, my mom's trademark line emerged. Boy, you better get back to school before I have to come down there and bring you back myself. Suddenly, all the fears I had about high school disappeared just as fast as they came. I made it through the end of that day, which turned into the end of the week, then the end of the semester, and now the end of 4 years. As time went on, I grew, adapted, gained confidence, and saw all those intimidating faces as wonderful friends. My horrendous first day was turned into an honor roll 4 years. I had made my struggle my accomplishment. The ability to get back up when we're down is something we all possess. It's how we got this far. It's how we made it through grade 9. I just wish it was always as simple as grade 9, because for some of us, we were knocked down in certain areas of our life, knocked out in some cases, but down so badly that we still haven't gotten up. I like to say there are 2 ways to view the problems that happen in your life. 1, everything happens for a reason. Or 2, life is challenging, to say the least, and filled with both good and bad experiences. However you choose to view it, we can agree that life is filled with struggles and that life isn't easy. If you haven't caught on yet, life isn't supposed to be easy because the struggles itself isn't easy. The struggle is real and it's different for each and every one of us. It doesn't matter what you're going through physically, emotionally, mentally, or financially. Your struggle is meant for you. But it shouldn't be compared to someone else's struggle, nor should it seem insurmountable by someone else's success. What matters is what you do with your struggle. If you're going through hell, keep going. Wise words from the great Winston Churchill. To each of us, I'd say, keep going by all means. I don't care if you have to run, crawl, push, jump, float, swim. You do whatever you need to do to keep moving forward. I like to put it this way. You need to be a pandemic. Now, let me clarify. You don't want to make people sick. You want to make your problems sick. Sick and tired of your determination, sick and tired of your effort, sick and tired of your resilience. You see, unlike the solution to our current COVID-19 pandemic, there is no vaccine against your tenacity, no vaccine against your endurance, no vaccine against your patience. Your problems have no way of stopping you from getting up every time you get knocked down. The only answer to your determination, to your hard work, to your resilience, is your success. And you already know this. You triumphed through this turbulent year. Some of you had to cheat on tests. Come on now, we all did cheat at some point. I was in the Discords and group calls and the FaceTimes and Snapchats. A lot of us cheated. Some of us did it better than others because some of us got caught. But we did what we felt was right at the time to keep moving forward. Now, trust me, I'm not saying that cheating is right. It is never right. But we learn from our mistakes and learn that our authentic work is the only work that we should put forward because it is often better than anything else out there. So, to the class of 2021, or more precisely, the online class of 2021. As we advance into the future, let's not forget, we have survived a pandemic, so we will also survive future challenges. I don't know the next time we'll be able to see each other face to face, but I can't wait to see you at the top of your careers. I can't wait to see you overcome your challenges. I can't wait to see you get back up when you've been knocked down, because every time one of us gets up, it inspires someone else to do the same. So keep getting back up and never give up. Thank you, and see you at the mountaintop.